do all the talking in this one. Because it's going to be bad.
Ooh, is my baby grumpy?
I ain't grumpy. I'm tired of nonsense.
That's our life, is nonsense.
Yeah. We're driving into town right now.
More supplies.
Trying to get some more supplies. Trying to get what we can. I guess this is something we're going to have to talk about over and over and over. We kind of got to get what they have.
Yeah.
It's been a while, I guess, since I've done a tiny house build, and I forget what comes with it. A million comments.
Well, people are interested.
They are.
So,
they're interested in saying you did it wrong.
But, again, there's a method to the madness. There's a reason why we do everything we do.
Yeah.
Definitely working with what we have supply-wise.
Yeah, so
everybody knows this. It's
the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
And I forgot that we have to explain everything because you guys don't know what's going on, and I get it. I guess people just have to figure out over time.
Yeah.
There is a reason why we do everything we do. Mainly right now, the blocks, the cinder blocks. You guys watched us do the foundation, and everyone's just like, hollow blocks? Are you stupid? And it's like, that's all we can get. We literally went to try to get, I think there were 9 by 12 pavers by 4 inches. Online it said they had them. Got there.
They didn't.
They had what we got, and then they had, I don't know how to describe them. They're kind of like squares, but they kind of like come up, and then they had the little grooves in the middle so you can put the boards on it.
Yeah.
Technically, we could have used that, I guess, but I didn't want to. I want to try to keep it as low to the ground as possible, which is a whole other thing people don't realize.
What about the plumbing? Low to the ground.
Well, basically, if you guys have been around a minute, you guys know that's how the shed to house was. That's how Jared's shed to house was. Tiny house was different.
Jared's back there.
Yeah, Jared's in the back. We all got to try to get some stuff today, but the tiny house itself, the real tiny house, I guess, was different.
The OG tiny house.
Yeah, that was on, I guess, pier and beam, if you want to call it that. We use railroad ties and stuff, but we definitely prefer it to be lower to the ground. That way, I don't like the look of it when it's up high, and it's less room for stuff to get in there, and just raccoons and possums and stuff like that when it's super low to the ground. And really and truly, it's not that big of a deal.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, we do the plumbing. Everything we do is plumbing on the very back, on the back wall, and that, we've done that again at Jared's house and on the shed to house. And all you do is you just dig a hole right where the plumbing is going to be, and it comes right out, and it's super easy. I would rather take the time to dig a little bit to do that than have it way off the ground. To each their own. Everyone does it their own way.
This is the Crocker way.
Yeah, I prefer the house to be as low to the ground as possible. Again, we wanted to originally do a slab, and that was just going to be too much. Someone did comment and say, my buddy does that for a living, slabs, and he would have done it for $2,500. Well, I commented and said, I bet your buddy's not in our area.
Yeah.
The thing, too, y'all got to realize is we are pretty much like an hour outside of like a larger city.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing a while back when everyone was like, at the off-grid, get a storage container. They're cheap.
Man.
Well, it was $2,500 for a storage container, but then it was $2,500 to get it shipped out there.
Yeah.
So when you live far out, I feel like most of y'all should probably know this. I feel like a lot of y'all probably live out of town, but I'm assuming, I guess now y'all don't. It cost a lot to get stuff delivered far away. We were gonna get, when we were looking for the driveway rock, I found a local guy, and he was gonna do a load for $350. Well, then I found a guy that was a little further out, and he said to get it out there, it was supposed to be $250. And I was like, all right, cheaper. Well, then he was going to charge like $600 because of the distance. So it's stuff like that I guess you guys don't realize, and you won't realize because we don't tell you.
Yeah.
I just forget that we have to tell you all these details.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are invested, and we'll make sure we're doing things right. I want to make sure, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. It gets irritating, I guess, on my end of reading them.
But I mean, too, that's why we have these different channels as well, to kind of see more behind the scenes explaining and then all that stuff too.
We don't have time to put all of this on the Crockers and stuff.
Yeah.
It does get irritating, but I also realize why some of y'all ask the questions. Some people just say stuff just because, one, they think they're a know-it-all, or two, they just like to stir the pot. Whatever. But there is a plan. There is certain things we're trying to do. Now, we do have to work around it because of what supplies we can get. Again.
And our location. And just literally everything.
Again, if we were able to do everything how we wanted, there would be a cement slab. We're just kind of working with what we got. And, trying to do stuff that way.
Maybe for the barndominium.
Oh, yeah, the barndominium. And that's the thing, too, is, like, we've already kind of started looking into that, and we found certain people more in the area that do that, which I kind of told her to begin with. I said, let's just skip the tiny house, let's do the barndominium as a joke. It would take us way too long to finish it out and get in there. We got this August 12th deadline we're trying to get to, but it was almost like, let's just start that because we know we can already get it. Like, we can actually get someone to come out and do a slab, do the whole thing all at once. But those people don't want to come in and do a tiny job. It's not worth their time and money. So we're doing things the way we're doing it. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to look good. Everything's going to be how we want it.
As Cold Beer says.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
We're not going to build something and cut corners on purpose. Because we're going to live in this. And then when we're done with it, we're going to have other people potentially live in it.
Family or
people,
like
people coming out or whatever.
So it is very important to us. Obviously.
We're going to do it the best we can with the best materials we can get. It's just unfortunate we can only get certain things. So we are trying our best. And so I don't know. I don't have the time, I guess, to explain all this on the Crockers. And again, that's why we created.
That's why we have other channels.
Yeah, that's why we created these. So if you guys are wanting to get more behind the scenes, this is definitely the video to watch. And then also, we do on Crockers Off the Clock, we'll show you more rather than just talk about it. And I guess we need to talk about that on the Crockers, if we remember. We probably won't.
You guys know we probably won't.
Yeah. Jared, you want to say anything while you're here? He just said, So, that's Jared back there doing his thing. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. There is a rhyme to the reasons and the reasons to the rhymes. And, we're doing what we can, people. Freaking worn out.
We are worn out, but this is freaking exciting times. But pooped. We are
pooped.
The heat it really makes the biggest difference. Oh my goodness.
Right now, the clouds are out and it's 82 degrees. When we were doing the foundation, it was over 90 degrees. So we are used to it because we live here, but it doesn't make it any easier, I guess.
No.
You can only do so much, and you guys will see, we bought like a canopy, stuff like that, whatever we can do to stay cool. We're gonna do. We have an ice chest, and we keep it stuffed full of water and stuff. So we're trying. It's just brutal.
It is brutal, but again, this is what makes it that much sweet whenever it's done.
And
it's we did this in the dead of the summer.
And if any of you guys are building, doing the same thing, you understand. If you're not, I challenge you to go sit outside for 30 minutes in the sun.
Yeah, just
don't even do anything. Just sit there.
It'll get you.
It will. So, yeah, we're trying our best with what we got. And at the end, it will be how we need it to be and everything. It just may take a little while to get it and stuff, but I think it'll be all right.
I think it'll be all right.
All right, guys, I'm done talking.
Bye.